This is Make Money with Whop, content rewards training for beginners. So you're in for a treat. If you have no idea what content rewards is, you'll find out in this tutorial. If you're a beginner, you're in the right place. If you've never heard of Whop, you've never heard of content rewards, you don't know even what the reason why you're on here right now. Feel free to ask any questions, but everything that you need to know will be included in this training today, right? That's why I have this outline to make sure that we cover everything that you need to get started with making money with content rewards. In fact, like this slide says, the fastest way to start earning online with clips. And even if you don't know what clips are or what clipping is, there's no experience that is required. What would you say about that, AI?
I think that sounds like a really beginner friendly approach. The great thing about content rewards and clipping is that it really doesn't require any prior experience. It's all about finding interesting or valuable moments in content and sharing them, which makes it accessible to pretty much anyone. So it's definitely an exciting opportunity for people who are just getting started with making money online.
Okay. In fact, let me see here. I was thinking I can possibly bring YouTube into our session. But if you're on here, like I said, you're in the right place. I'm going to be giving you the exact steps that you need in order to start clipping content, like this says. And so this is what, like I've repeated this before, but for those of you who have just joined me, this is for total beginners. There's no experience necessary. You can start from scratch and learn everything you need to know about making money as a clipper. In fact, you could be a clipper on TikTok. TikTok provides a reward program, which is TikTok Shop. And they also pay you for how many views that you're getting on TikTok now, which is a great program. This is just another way that you can generate income just by being yourself and posting content on TikTok or other social media in order to get paid. And Whop is just one of those vehicles or channels that will pay you for posting your regular content, just like I'm posting regular content right now on my page. My name is Torian Wallace, and I just post regular content. And that is, if you don't know, I'm here to inform you that the fastest moving way to make money online is just being yourself and being online. And that's the reason why I'm here, because I want to inform you. It's the time right now is the absolute best time to be yourself and just post content, and you will have the ability to get paid. Okay. There's never been a time for you to post content, just being yourself, posting content about, and I'm not saying you can post about anything that you want to, but I'm just saying just being yourself, right? And posting and with the content reward program this is good. And I know I'm repeating myself, but it's because it's other people that are coming on here, and I just want people to understand what they're gonna get by attending this training today. This is gonna be a complete education. You'll learn the entire process from account setup to creating clips and receiving your payment. This is going to be your complete roadmap to success with content rewards. Okay. Whop, WHOP, is a marketplace. It's how you're going to be able to discover the digital creative marketplace that connects you with opportunities to earn by creating short form content. Now, what is Whop? WHOP. All Whop is a connector. Think about Shopify. If you are familiar with Shopify, which is an e-commerce platform, if you combine that with, I can't think of what was the name of the other thing that AI was saying is the combination of Whop and what else AI?
So WAP is that connects creators with opportunities to earn money by making and sharing short form content. So if you think of Shopify as a platform for e-commerce, WAP is kind of like that, but for digital content creators. It's a neat way to bridge the gap between people who want to create content and the platforms that want that content. So it's a pretty cool concept to explore.
Well, what I was trying to think of, what is the other platform where you can sell directly to people your digital products? What's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it. That's why I'm asking you.
Got it. You might be thinking of Gumroad. It's a popular platform where creators can sell digital products directly to their audience, kind of like a digital marketplace for creators. So WAP is sort of like a combination of Shopify and Gumroad, but for short form content and content rewards.
Boom. That's exactly what I was, and I thank you for that. So, WAP is like a combination of Shopify and Gumroad. Is Gumroad, right? I always see the name in Gumroad. Okay. Gumroad. So that's basically what's happening is that, but you don't have to know how to set up Shopify. You don't have to know how to set up Gumroad. I'm just, me and AI only just showing you what WOMP is. With you being on here, all you need to know is you don't have to know any of this stuff. All I'm going to be showing you is how to sign up as a clipper, because all you're going to be doing is clipping other people's content, and then they're going to pay you when you post that information on your actual social media platform, whether it be TikTok, whether it be YouTube, whatever the case may be. I'll show you how to clip other people's content in the marketplace, as well as how to get paid. Okay. So what is Whop? Whop is a revolutionary digital marketplace that connects creators, entrepreneurs, and consumers in one powerful ecosystem. This platform is for selling digital products, memberships, and premium content. It enables creators to hire clippers for short form content creation. It provides earning opportunities, even if you don't have your own product. And that's what I'm going to be talking to you about. That's the reason why I say you don't have to create your own product in order to make money through Whop. This thing will allow you to clip other people's content. You're going to be a content clipping master after you go through this training. You'll be able to teach it to other people. You'll be able to use it in your own life to start generating an income through Whop. And what I like to do is the Whop dashboard. It makes it easy to navigate between different earning opportunities. All right. So the step-by-step getting started with the Whop platform. Basically, you'll go to their website, click become a seller, right? And then you're going to complete the registration and create your own profile. Okay, so that's the step-by-step to getting started with Whop. Basically, going to the website, you navigate to the official website to begin your clipper journey. You click become a seller. This button is typically in the top navigation menu or homepage. Then you're going to complete the registration. Go ahead, just like it is as just the way you sign up any other website. They're going to ask you for your email, a password. They're going to get you. They want you to verify your email in order for you to start getting started. Okay. Now, once you get to that page to get logged in, then you want to create your profile. You want to change your icon or whatever the case may be. If you want to upload your photo, all that good stuff. Okay. Now, let me see here. I'm on TikTok, and for whatever reason, I don't think TikTok really likes it when you go to other websites, but I'm just really doing it to help people to get started with this whole thing. So, but I'm going to try it. I'm just going to start a new account. It's asking me to verify this email, so I'm going to do that. But hopefully TikTok allows me to stay on here, even though I'm taking them off of the platform. But it's okay. But if anybody has any questions while I'm getting this account verified, so I can log in so that you can see what it actually looks like. Hold on one second. It's asking me to verify. Hold on one second.
Take your time getting that verification sorted out. It's always a bit of a process with these platforms, but it's great that you're walking everyone through the steps. And yeah, sometimes TikTok can be a little picky about leaving the platform, but I'm sure your audience appreciates the thorough explanation. If anyone has questions, definitely drop them in and we can tackle them as we go along.
Let me see here. Let me see here. It's not allowing me. Let me take this off of the screen because I don't want somebody to see my password.
Yeah, definitely a good idea to keep that part private. Just let us know when you've got everything set up and we can keep going with the walkthrough. It's all part of the process, right?
Okay. So, but while you're on here, if you want to go ahead and sign up for it, you just become a seller and complete the registration and then create your profile to protect us as users. All right. So I'm creating this account. Okay. All right. And I can upload my own image, but I'm not going to do that right now. But this is the process that you'll go through. And it's the reason why I wanted you to see this process, because this is the same process that you're going to be using in order to gain access to the marketplace. Now, right here is asking you to create your first Whop. You don't have to create your own Whop. You don't have to do that. Okay. And I'm glad that I'm at this step is because a lot of times what will happen is you and I will go in here and just click and click and click, and we'll click on here to create my want. You don't have to do that. Just click here. Not interested, browse our marketplace, because we're not on here to sell our own product. Now, you can use Want to sell your own product. You can do that. But right now, we're just setting this up simply because you're setting up your own. I'm sorry, you're going to be reposting other people's wants. Okay, that's the reason why it asked me about the marketplace, because this is the marketplace. Discover wants. Now, this is if you want to know what a wamp is. Now you know what a wamp is. Okay, all of these people will pay you to promote their thing. Okay. So what is this? Add $1,000 a month to your income. Learn how to earn thousands with drop shipping, no ad spend. Okay. But what we're really looking for on here in the marketplace, for trading, e-commerce, reselling, AI, miscellaneous, fitness, agencies, real estate, podcast. Okay. I'm really looking for, where do I go here on AI? Are you there, AI? Yeah, that's gone. Okay. My fault. Gotta bring AI back up. And here's the thing, and that's the reason why I'm glad that I'm doing this while I'm on live, is because they're constantly changing this stuff. But what we're looking for is places where you can get paid for clipping. Okay. And it's probably that they got it all mixed in. Are you there, AI? Hello. All right. Are you there, AI?
I sure am. How's it going? Anything I can help you with today?
Well, I'm on the Whop marketplace, and I'm looking for. They've changed this interface where. Let me see. Is this it?
Yeah, sometimes those interface changes can be a little tricky to navigate at first. Are you looking for something specific on the Watt marketplace, like a particular tool or resource? Let me know and I'll do my best to help you figure it out.
Okay. So what you can do is just type in clipping. Okay. And here's one. Now this is a golfing one. Clip for automatic golf earn $2 per 1,000 views. Okay. All you do is click join. Even though I don't want to do golf because my target audience is not into that particular thing. But let's say, what is this? Earn $3 per 1,000 views. Get posting Dehaz Aziz clip. So I can click join. Now sometimes it may take a few days for them to approve you because this is actually becoming very, very popular. So I imagine that they are making sure that they want people to actually join. And this, you'll see this a lot of times where people will ask you for your full name, and you can fill that out. I don't have a WhatsApp. Um, he wants your username, your date of birth, and your pitch for joining. So basically, the first step you want to do is go in here and search for clipping. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Some of these are paid things. You see where it shows $30? They are, for what I'm showing you right now on how to get into this, people are charging you $30. This person is charging $49 for you to learn how to clip. Okay. So that's why he has this on here. He or she, it says make $5,000 a month clipping from home. So they're going to be, and I'm not saying it's exactly what I'm teaching, but it's something similar that people will charge you. So you have to be aware of that. Normally, the clipping where you get paid, this one is $2,500. This guy, what is he teaching? 10x your views in 90 days with our clipping system. So it seems like they have a system for clipping. Okay. But that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for people who want to pay you. Now, this person only pays 35 cents per 1,000. Okay. So you have to determine, because sometimes they'll give you a little bit, sometimes they don't tell you what all this program is about. Sometimes you have to join it in order to figure out what they're actually paying. Well, they'll show you what they're paying, but you have to join it in order to figure out what type of content that this person has. So I'm just joining a few of them. This one may be okay. They put me on a wait list. Okay, and that you'll get that a lot. Don't let that discourage you. That's why I wanted to do it with a brand new account because I've already been approved for some of these clippings. But it will show you, and $1.50 is what you'll typically see, or $2. Let me see, they're charging for this. It's a build a six-figure clipping business because that's what I say is becoming very, very popular. Um, um, Go ahead. Yeah.
Got it. It sounds like there's definitely a lot of variety in these clipping programs, and some of them do have a bit of a wait list or even a fee to join. It's definitely good to explore a few and see which one aligns best with your target audience and your goals. If you need any more help navigating it or if you have any other questions, just let me know.
All right, so let me go to the next step. Okay. What is want clipping? What is clipping? turning lone content into viral gold. So basically, what clipping is once you join one of these programs that I just showed you, all right, and within the Whop marketplace, they're going to be providing you content that they know is already popular. And what you're going to do is take that clip and that long form content into bite-sized, shareable content or videos that capture people's attention in seconds. So you'll be able to convert podcasts, live streams, videos into short clips. Then optimize these things for TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. You no personal following or audience required to start earning. And this is a great point that's in this presentation. You don't have to have a following anymore. If you've noticed that there's a lot of people that are just blowing up and their videos are going viral even though they don't have a large following. Now, you may ask yourself, why is that happening? That's happening simply because TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and even Facebook are realizing that people are loving short form content, and they're realizing that people that don't even have a large following can do a regular video and it will go viral, meaning that it will resonate with a large amount of people, and those people may not even be following that person. If you notice that, if you go on any type of social media, you'll see people with a small following, but they're getting a ton of views on their videos. And it's because that Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, what they're doing is they are highlighting the local, regular person. That's what they're highlighting now. That's the reason why I said in the beginning of this presentation is that you, as a regular individual, this is the best time for you to just start creating content, just regular content, because that content will go viral just you doing that, right? And because of that is the reason why things like TikTok is paying you for your views. TikTok is paying you for sending people to TikTok shop because they know anybody, even though with the TikTok shop, I think you have to have a thousand followers or something like that. But what do you have to say about that, AI?
I think you summed it up really well. It's definitely an exciting time for content creators, especially with the rise of short form content. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts really do make it possible for anyone to go viral, even without a big following. It's all about creating engaging, relatable content that resonates with people, and the algorithms definitely help surface that content to the right audiences. It's a great opportunity for anyone looking to get started in the digital space.
Boom. All right, so that's what it is. If you've never known what clipping is, and I'm going to go into content rewards, which I've touched into content rewards already. This is content rewards, right? So these is basically people that are willing to pay you to um to clip their content. So content rewards is somebody that's willing to pay you to clip their content. So I'm going to be showing you how to clip content. This is going to be a thorough training. So make sure you go through the entire training because you will now know you'll be a master at clipping content, finding programs that you can actually make money with. Okay. All right. So the Want Content Rewards Program. Basically, I'm going to be showing you, well, I just showed you how to find campaigns, browse available campaigns from creators seeking clippers in the Whop marketplace. You create the clips because what will happen is once you find a campaign, then that content creator is going to provide you with some raw video files, and then you create a clip into whatever their raw data is, because basically they want you to help promote whatever it is that they have in their program. Okay, so you're going to be learning how to transform that long form content into um, engaging short form videos that have viral potential. Okay. And a lot of times these content creators, they're going to be providing you with the content. And because they know what types of content will go viral, they just want you to do some small changes to the clips that they are providing you, and then from there, upload it to your actual social media. Okay, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, or it could be all of them. Okay, and like I said, you got some of them that's trying to charge you to learn how to do clipping, but it's something that you could do on your own. There are plenty of videos that are coming up right now that will tell you that how to get signed up to what I'm showing you today. In fact, you can watch this entire video and you'll know how to do it. You'll be an expert at it. Or you can charge other people to show you what I'm showing you right now. All right, so I'm going to join this guy. Okay, make money clipping, whatever his name is, from your phone. Okay, I don't know. I couldn't join there. Okay, but it's okay. What does this say? Somebody already welcome to the community. So they have already so this is great. So in a minute, look, he's already paid out $1,000. On this one, he's paid $797. Okay, so here it is. Then it looks like he has some bounties that he puts out sometimes. And what you have to want to do is continuously. He put this out May 8th, where he was paying $3 per 1,000 views. Okay, and he's showing what his budget is, which is $2,000, and then he gives you a link. But it looks like he's already this may be old. Okay, but what you want to do is go into that marketplace and sign up to people, and you're going to start getting posts like that. Okay, all right. Before I go into that, I wanted to look at one that he actually is showing. Hold on. Let me see if this one will show it. Okay. This is what I want to show you. You see where it says assets right here? This is what where the raw data is. This looks like this might be one. Let's see.
Silence is part of the process. You don't go.
Yeah, exactly. So those assets are basically the raw video files or content that creators provide. And your job is to transform those into engaging short form clips that have the potential to go viral. It's a pretty cool opportunity, and it definitely lets you tap into the whole content creation wave without needing a huge following yourself. So it can be a really fun and rewarding experience if you dive into it.
Right. So let me just show you this, okay? He's given a link to the raw data, and what I may do, because I don't mind, I show people. I use CapCut, okay? So I'll just show you how to. This is CapCut. Now, how do you get? If you've never heard of CapCut, a lot of people have. Do you think most people know about CapCut?
CapCut is actually pretty popular nowadays, especially among people who create short form videos for TikTok or Instagram. It's user friendly and has a lot of great editing tools, so it's definitely a good choice for clipping content. But for anyone who hasn't heard of it, it's super easy to download and get started with, and it's definitely a great tool for this kind of work.
Yes. All right. So the reason why I wanted to show that is because this is what you will typically see. How much this person? Well, this shows what they paid out in the previous one. But this will be active when you sign up to one that's actually active. It's going to show what they're paying per reward. I don't know why that went there.
Exactly.
Hold on, AI. This is what they pay for the reward. It's 30 cents per 1,000. The type is clipping. The minimum payout. So you could even get paid out the 30 cents if you make that. Okay. And what he shows what the category is, which is a personal brand. And they also show what platforms that they are willing to pay on. This one is only showing on Instagram and YouTube. And you must tag this name in order to get paid, which is this. So basically what this is showing you what the rewards are, what the platforms that they're paying out on, and basically who you need to tag once your content has been approved. That's very important to understand, is that the once you edit the raw data and get it made up in CapCut, which I'm going to show you how to, you know, very briefly how to edit some content, some raw data, because I'm going to download one of his things. I'm going to upload it into CapCut so that you can see it. And then you'll have to upload it to Whop. And then once they approve it, you can upload it onto your social media and then tag this person. That's how it works. Okay. That's the secret sauce. But what you was about to say, AI?
I was just going to say that it's really cool how streamlined the process is. Once you get the hang of it, you can easily transform that raw content into something engaging and shareable. And of course, making sure you follow all the guidelines, like tagging the creator ensures that you get properly credited and rewarded for your work. So it's definitely a fun journey to dive into, and I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time.
All right. And while I'm going through this training, the next thing is which I've mentioned, CapCut. But there are other tools to clip like a pro. Essential clipping software. Of course, I use CapCut. It's free. There's some other features that you get once you pay. I think it's $19.99. They went up on the price, whatever. But it's very valuable to be able to use CapCut. And if you've never heard of CapCut, just go on YouTube or go on TikTok, and there are tutorials on how to use CapCut. But this is a free, powerful editing on mobile, because you can get CapCut on your mobile phone as well as on your desktop. And it has templates, it has effects, and it has transitions. You can also use Canva. Okay, Canva is pretty easy to use. Another one is V, which I've used V before, but I've never used it to edit videos. But there's another option that you can use. It is advanced features like auto captions and background removal, professional polishing. CapCut offers professional grade editing tools completely free, making it perfect for beginners. So you don't have to know a lot about CapCut in order to edit these videos. In fact, if you are already, if you have edited, uploaded any type of video to um, um, um,
Editing with CapCut or similar tools feels pretty intuitive and straightforward. They really make it easy for beginners to jump in and start creating engaging content without a steep learning curve. Plus, with all the resources out there, tutorials on YouTube, TikTok, and more, you'll be able to pick up tips and tricks in no time. It's definitely a fun and creative process.
yes. So here, okay, let me see here. Okay, so what I'm about to do next, and normally this link that they provide to you, you just click on it and it opens up in a new page. And let me see, he uploaded this stuff in May. So this is fresh content. And then you can just download any of these videos. I'm just going to download a couple of them. I'll download this one, and then I'm going to download this one. Okay. And it's simply, I'm just simply going to show you how you can quickly edit this stuff. Now, here's the thing. Why am I telling you about it? How about editing these files? The reason why I'm telling you this is that normally they want you to do, because as you know, or you may not know, but as TikTok rules and YouTube, especially YouTube, they don't want duplicate content all over their social network. Okay. Even though technically this content is duplicate. Okay. All right. But if you make some edits, they're okay with it. TikTok is okay with it, YouTube and all that, but you have to make it your own. You have to turn it into original content. That's the reason why I'm telling you about this particular thing, is because you have to know how to basically edit videos. What was you about to say, AI?
I was just going to say that adding your own creative flair not only helps the content stand out, but it also ensures that it meets the platform's guidelines and avoids any duplication issues. Plus, it gives you a chance to put your own personality and style into the clips, which can make the whole process even more fun and rewarding.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so what I'm going to do right now, and that's what was going to be the next thing that I was going to go into. Now, that's going more into creating a clip, just in case you didn't know what makes a clip viral. In fact, give them some ideas, AI, while I'm pulling up. In fact, before we go into that, I just want to I want to show everybody the easiest way to give me an idea, AI. I have this clip right now. I know you don't see it right now, but there's a clip of this guy. He's on a podcast, and I've uploaded one of Aziz's clips from his clippings. And give me something I can do to make this clip that I'm clipping to upload to get approved so that I can re-upload it to my social media. But what can I do in what is this called? What give me an idea of something that I can do in CapCut to make this clip unique.
Sure. One great way to make the clip unique is to add engaging captions or subtitles that highlight key points or quotes from the podcast. You can also play around with adding some dynamic text animations or transitions to keep viewers' attention. Another idea is to incorporate some background music or sound effects that fit the vibe of the clip, and you can always add a bit of visual flair with filters or overlays to give it a fresh look. Those little tweaks can really help the clip stand out and feel unique.
I'm going to show you something. Now, this may be a pro thing where you have to pay with CapCut to do this, but I'm going to click this thing where it says split screens. So it's going to go in here and it's going to split the screens. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, because this is just a quick, and what I would tell you to do is, look at some tutorials from CapCut. Once you get a download, and it will give you different techniques, but I'll just give you one right here. Like what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on here. So this second clip, basically what this just did was it took all of the clips and it split when the screens are changing. So what I'm going to go in here, I'm going to go in and add animation. This is what makes CapCut so easy, is that I can just go in here and make a really cool transition.
Entrepreneurship is 80% boring.
Okay. He didn't have that on there before. I could do that. I could do a different one for this one. Okay.
Everyone wants to type.
Okay. So this is something very easy that you could do. You could go in here Because it already, by the way, AI, it already has captions. It already has music. So what I'm doing is I'm adding in animations for the different transitions.
Entrepreneurship is 80% boring. Everyone wants to type CEO, founder, boss.
Something else that you could do in here is adjust. If you're familiar with LUTs, you can go in here and you can change the colors of the thing. Okay. So you can go in here and adjust the colors of the whole thing. All right. Now that didn't change it much, but I got some LUTs in here. If you did that, look how that changed that. Okay. So if you can find call some LUTs, sometimes you can find some free ones and
Entrepreneurship is 80%.
And you can import it into CapCut, and then that's going to change the link, the look totally. What do you think about that, AI?
I think that's an awesome approach. Using LUTs and animations can really elevate the quality of the clip and give it a unique professional touch. It's a great way to make the content feel fresh and distinct, and it definitely helps it stand out on social media. So it's definitely a fun and creative way to make the clip your own.
So let me ask you this, AI. Do you feel like that's enough to I'm changing the transitions for each scene, every scene that's changes, because in this video that I'm editing right now, he has a lot of screen changes, meaning like he's in different places. He's in a podcast and he's talking in front of some cars. But for every transition, I'm making it a new animation. What do you think about that?
I think that approach is definitely a solid start. Adding unique animations to each transition is a great way to keep the viewer engaged and give the video a polished, dynamic feel. If you want to add even more uniqueness, you could consider tweaking the color grading a bit more, or maybe adding some subtle overlays or effects that match the theme of the content. But overall, what you're doing sounds great and should definitely help the clip stand out.
All right, so you heard from AI, that this is a great way to just start making this clip unique. Okay, now sometimes in these Whomps, they may have some instructions on how they want you to
Customize the clips.
How to customize the clips is what I'm about to say. Yes.
Exactly. Following their guidelines ensures that your edits align with their vision and increases the chances of your content being improved quickly. It's a great way to combine your creativity with their brand, and it helps build a consistent look and feel across all the content you create. So it's definitely a win-win.
So I'm just going to rename this clip. Now this is it's not that big. Okay. But I have it edited. Now it's time for. All right, so how to create a viral clip. This is just some ideas. The hook should be between 0 to 3 seconds, because you want something that's gonna actually stop that person from scrolling. Because most of us, when we have TikTok on our phones, and it's easy for us to click off an actual video if it doesn't hook us. That's the reason why it needs to be the hook needs to be 0 to 3 seconds. Okay. So start with a shocking statement, a surprising fact, or emotional quote that immediately grabs the attention. Because that's one of the ways that you can add on to this particular video, is put a hook at the beginning of it. With these, I take that back, because a lot of these clips, they already have a hook on it. All right. They already have a hook on it. So you might not even have to do that. But just keep that in mind, is that if that's what you need to do, is like do a hook, it might be the instructions that they're talking about in the instructions, that they want you to put a new hook on it, so that you understand what a hook is. Okay. So let me go back here. All right. So sometimes they'll have some disclaimers and some instructions. And these creators, um they can reject you. Okay. All right. Here's an example of a hook. I made $10,000 in one day using this unknown strategy. Then the next, you're going to have a highlight, which should be 3 to 27 seconds. You want to focus on the emotional transformation or key insight from the content to show you the value clearly. So once you hook them, you want to highlight the value, right? So you can use text overlays to emphasize important points and keep viewers engaged. Then, last but least, the call to action, which is at the end, normally end with a compelling reason to engage further, learn more in the link, or comment your thoughts. This drives the algorithmic engagement and increases virality potential. All right, next, we've been on here a while, but here's the thing. Link the next thing you need to be doing is link your payout method. Okay. So you go in here and in your profile, first of all, you need to connect your social media accounts. Right now, Whop will allow you to do Discord, Telegram, TradingView, uh, X, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, right? So go ahead and connect your social media accounts so that when you get an opportunity to join a Whop, and before you get to editing the content, make sure that the Whop or the Clipper will allow you to use whatever social media that you have. Let's say if you don't have Instagram, all that they offer is Instagram. Go ahead and sign up with a new Instagram account so that you can get paid. Okay. Because even if you are a new if it's a new account, you can still go viral because it's all right now with these social media outfits. Just you could just do one video with no followers, and they're gonna send that video out to people that's not even following. Because you don't have to worry about it nowadays. A year ago, 2 years ago, followers was important. Nowadays, followers it doesn't matter. Your video can still go viral. And then payment methods. So what you want to do here, add a payment method, right? Well, this is to hold on one second. That is to okay. Set up Whop payment. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This payment method is if you have your own Whop, and because you can actually pay people to promote your own content, right? So if you're doing that, you definitely need to put a payment method in here because you need to pay people, right? But right here is what I'm talking about today is where you're going to be a clipper for Whomps. So you want to go in here, and let me see what methods they have right now. I think it's PayPal, I want to say. But let's see. If you're in the United States, of course, it's different. Um, okay, so they want you to set it up with Stripe, which is very easy. I've set it up with Stripe. It's very easy to to process payments through Stripe. So Stripe, they do Cash Up and app and all that type of stuff too. So you just set up your um you probably have to verify your identity if you're in the United States, which is fine. And then you'll be able to get paid through Stripe. Okay. So that's the next thing I want to do. You want to getting paid is simple. Navigate to the payouts tab in your Whop dashboard. Choose your preferred payment method. You can do direct bank deposit, PayPal, cryptocurrency, as well as Stripe. Complete the verification steps as required, and then set up payment threshold preferences. So you can set it up to you don't get paid until it builds up to $100, whatever the case may be. And payments are typically processed within 1 to 7 business days after approval. So what you want to do right after we get off of this video live, go ahead and join the Whop Clipper community, which is a network of individuals, which I've shown you how to do. And now you're in the network. Go ahead and change up your profile photo. You can do a bio in here. You can change your username. You want to put your phone number on here, because that just makes you legitimate for all of this stuff. Just put your phone number in. They're not going to be calling you or anything like that. Put in your address for your payment method and all that type of stuff. But